Good morning, good morning. Can I get everyone's attention, please? Good morning. Today's a great day, isn't it? All right. You can give a hand. I know you guys are alive already. All right. Wow, you guys look awesome. If you guys got my perspective right now, you guys look absolutely fantastic. Today's a great day, isn't it? One of the things I always like to start off with graduations by saying is the fact that regardless if you turn to your right or your left, that person is not going to look like you. But I will tell you this, everyone in here has something in common. We are here because there is someone we care about and love dearly who has reached the milestone of graduation. Correct? You can give me. So with saying that, I expect that everyone that's coming in and already seated will have the utmost respect for those who are on stage and also those who are performing, because graduation is a great time. And it's one of those things where you just think back and you just kind of remember that time you walked across the stage. And I want to make sure that this graduation is not like any other. When someone is speaking, everyone in the audience is attentive. If for whatever reason you need to have some type of conversation, if you can go out in the foyer area, that would be utmost respect for those that are presenting and also for the loved one that you are here today representing. Do you guys agree with me? All right. Well, good morning. My name is Jacob Scott, the assistant principal at the Robert Brown High School of Construction and Design, and a very proud graduate of the Rochester City School District. Welcome to the Hawkstein School of Music. As we begin our ceremony, there are a few housekeeping announcements that we would like to make. Parents, friends, and families, please, please, please remain in your seats during the ceremony. Aisles must remain clear at all times due to safety purposes. In accordance with the fire codes, we would like to point out the emergency exits located to the right and left and behind you. If there is an emergency in the building, please remain in your seats and wait for instructions. Thank you. Also, pictures may be taken after the ceremony. I understand, but we must be mindful in order to get a perfect shot for your son or your daughter across the stage. We already have someone in place to take a professional picture. We're also taking video of today's ceremony. So please be courteous by remaining in your seats. For your convenience, like I said, we have already solidified a photographer and a videographer that will be offering packages after the ceremony is over. Please also make sure that your cell phones are on silent. Is everyone okay with that? All right. So now let me announce to you and present those who will be accompanying me on the podium today. First, we have our principal, Mr. David Grant. Next, we have Dr. Marilyn Patterson Grant, our commencement speaker. Next, we have Willa Powell, the commissioner of the Board of Education. Next, we have Adele Bavard, the Deputy Superintendent of Administration for the Rochester City School District. Next, we have Keith Babushchek, Chief of School Innovation for Career Pathways and Integrated Learning. Next, we have Dr. Rita Gaither, Culinary Arts and Career Instructor. Next is Adam Roger, Assistant Principal. Next, we have our school counselors, Shanita Gartrell, Susie Wesh, and Lily Witt. Next, we have our other former assistant principal, Miss Babette Phillips. Next, we have one of our staff members, Mr. Jesse Carden. Assisting on stage today, we have Ms. Carolyn Falligan and Mr. Anthony McCullough. Also assisting on stage is Mr. Jeremy Bolke and Jacqueline Landon Gardner. In the balcony, we have Mr. Philip Konechny and Heather Stewart. I would also like to introduce Mr. Oliver Smith and Benjamin Lyman, who will be leading us in our processional. Will you now please rise and welcome the graduating class of 2015. Please be seated. As we kind of get settled, I wanted to make sure that we also made an announcement of Miss Gigi Parchment and Miss Lisa Rivera French, the senior class advisors, if they can just wave at the audience. Thank you guys for all your work. And also, if I can get all the staff and faculty, I saw a lot over here to my side, but all those that may be in the audience, if you can just please stand and wave your hand too at the crowd, that would be awesome. Please give them a hand. Thank you so much. For those who are in attendance, let me tell you what you are about to observe. This is the day when the true scholars of our district shine. This is the day when the stars of Robert Brown, the students who have spent their time and efforts persevering through their academic studies to make it to this point, graduation. These graduates today are truly the individuals that make a difference in this world. At this time, please welcome the Edison Tech Chorus singing "This Little Light of Mine." Let's give the Edison Tech Chorus another hand. We would like to thank Mr. Smith and Mr. Lyman for helping to bring back the music program at Edison Tech. Good job. Well, good afternoon once again, and welcome to Robert Brown High School of Construction and Design's 2015 commencement ceremony. We are truly excited and proud to be here to celebrate these wonderful students. We hope that you will have a memorable experience today as we celebrate the culminating class of Robert Brown High School. At this time, I would ask you to please rise as a presentation of colors and also to welcome our senior class president, Brittany Appleberry and Rory Smith, who will lead us with the Pledge of Allegiance and also the national anthem. We will first have the Pledge of Allegiance recited by Brittany. Well, recited, I'm sorry. sorry, we will have the color guard by the U.S. Army. Please be seated. Thank you, Brittany and Roy, and also the U.S. Army. And I guarantee you guys didn't know that you guys were going to be singing this afternoon as well, but you guys sounded awesome. You guys could have laughed on that. Are we awake out here? Are we awake? We're here for a great, something awesome, aren't we? Okay. I want to make sure you guys are awake because I'm excited. Graduation is a great thing. What is a principal? A principal is a person who occupies the office where the buck stops, the place where the responsibility piles up. A principal is a person who must plan for the future of education, keeping a delicate balance between the best of the new while not forgetting the excellence of the past. A principal is a person who must be a diplomat, a confessor, a sounding board, an innovator, a protector of values, a dedicated educator, and a general, all at the same time. To hold that position requires knowledge, tact, leadership, foresight, daring, and compassion. It is indeed rare to find these qualities in a single individual, and that is why it gives me the greatest of pleasure to introduce to you a person who exemplifies all of those values and more. A principal who treats every child as if it was his own. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the principal of Robert Brown High School, Mr. David Grant.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. What a blessing to have this opportunity to bring it to you and you bring it to us. I'm thrilled and I'm humbled, most of all, to be before you today to present the class of 2015, the second and the last graduating class of scholars before Robert Brown High School becomes part of the Unified Edison starting in July. These young people in front of you have worked hard to earn their diplomas. Don't think it was easy, because sometimes there were roadblocks that sometimes got in their way. But about 4:30 this morning, because I couldn't sleep, I heard a song, and the song was called "But God" by Ronald Wyman. But God. And this tells me and us that but for God, we would not have made it this far. So I'm thankful for God for bringing you this far, young people. So to the graduates, let us all stand and applaud them. Thank you. I also, we could do applause all day, but I'll try to narrow it, and I hope I don't overlook anyone. I want to applaud the Robert Brown High School team, and this includes our staff. Wave your hand a little bit. Teachers, if the custodians are here, safety officers, cafeteria workers, Officer Sanders, our school resource officer, the community, the district, and others that embraced our scholars. And even here we have in attendance some of the early graduates from last June and from January. Rohan, Aliyah, hi. At this time, I want to introduce our special guest from the Superintendent's Office and from the Board of Education. And if they could come in this order to bring greetings in the absence of Dr. Vargas, who has other obligations, because there's a lot of schools that are graduating. First, we'll have Ms. Adele Brevard, Deputy Superintendent of Administration, followed by Ms. Willa Powell from the Board of Education, in that order.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to you, graduates. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Vargas and Central Office Administration, we are here to to tell you how proud we are of all your accomplishments. And as you walk across this stage and receive your diploma, I just want to leave you with two simple thoughts. You are literally walking through 13 years of public education and walking across the stage and taking that with you and starting very literally the first day of the rest of your life. And I want you to know that we have confidence in you and in the learning and in the skills and in the attitudes and emotional intelligence you've developed while in Rochester City Schools, that you're going to take that with you and you are going to chart a successful future. So know that first, that we have confidence in you and we are proud of you. And then the second simple thought that I want to leave with you is that graduation is a goodbye of sorts, but I'm going to challenge you to stay connected to us and think about the teachers, the staff, the administrators who have meant a great deal to you as you have had this 13-year journey. Stay connected with us. Stay in touch with us. We are interested in you, and we want to support you and stay connected to you in your future. So congratulations to you, graduates, and congratulations to all the family and supporters here on this special day. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Willa Powell, and I bring greetings from the Board of Education. I have no speech, and that's a good thing for you. You're not here to listen to me. I am only here because I think it's important for board members, as far away as we are from Edison High School, to bear witness to this momentous occasion and to be here to be among the first to congratulate you on your success and on this auspicious day. Thank you so much. Congratulations, graduates of the 2015.
Before I turn it back over to Mr. Scott, I do want to acknowledge many of our staff members on the right and also other district officials, Chief of Secondary Schools, Dr. Keepa Bushek. And again, I want to acknowledge our assistant principals, Mr. Scott behind me, and Mr. Roger and Ms. Phillips. Ms. Phillips was on a different assignment, but certainly she has supported us all along. Let's give them both a big hand. And we also have, if I can see them, Dr. Rita Gaither, Mr. Konechny, Ms. Rivera, Ms. Parchment, Ms. Falligan, Ms. Stewart, and again, they were on the mention, but also Landon Gardner and Mr. Jeremy Bulkey, who is our co-op coordinator, and my frat brother, Jesse Carden, who's going to bring some special celebration to us a little bit later. But I can't thank our counselors enough. You can say what you want about teachers and what they say in the media. Our counselors are the best in the district. Ms. Wesh, Ms. Witt, Ms. Gartrell, please stand. And they deserve a standing ovation, seniors, because let's give them a standing ovation. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. There is no other educators in the district that can keep up with the hours that they put in without getting paid as much. And if Ruth Turner is here, maybe she can give them a raise. But other acknowledgments, I do want to acknowledge from the Board of Education, President Van White, who has been instrumental in some of our speaking engagements when we had an honor roll assembly, and Vice President Cynthia Elliott. She couldn't be here. However, she was instrumental in a lot of challenges we had when we were trying to move our CTE program together and get it together, and I couldn't thank her enough. So we need to give her a hand in absentia. Now I'll turn it back over to Mr. Scott to continue the program.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. Before we introduce our salutatorian, one of our extraordinary seniors who also serves as the class secretary would like to dedicate a song to the class of 2015. Please welcome Vajane Cummings as she sings I'll Be There by Tiffany Evans.
All right. See you sleeping on the ground. See you screaming with no sound. When your blanket starts to wet, I'll be there. See him peeking every night. Mama's beating, don't know why. When your tears begin to shed, I'll be there. In those times when you feel all alone, to find your ways through world unknown. Look ahead and don't be scared. I'll be there. I'm gonna cry. I'll be there through the rough winds and rain and ice. I'll be there with no.
Give it up for Vajane. It's tough to get up here and speak in front of people. especially at an emotional time like this right here. I'll tell you what, though, it's more comforting when we can look out in the audience and see smiles. You know, before I started, I thought we all agreed that we were all here because there was someone that we loved and adored that was graduating or that we knew today, correct? Right? So I should see nothing but love and smiles today. All right. The title of salutatorian is held by the senior with the second highest grade point average of the entire class. Carolyn Flores is one of our top 10 seniors and is a member of the National Honor Society. She has consistently been on the honor roll and high honor rolls as she's maintained a 4.5 GPA. She is a gifted artist and was selected to participate in the RIT Art Symposium this year. During her free time, she often helps teachers and other staff members with tasks. She is a strong advocate for human rights, the downtrodden, freedom of speech, and world happiness. Carolyn aspires to become a pharmacist and has been accepted to Monroe Community College and St. John Fisher College. It is a pleasure to present the class of 2015 salutatorian, Carolyn Flores. As Carolyn makes her way to the stage, do we understand 4.5? Come on, Carolyn. That has to mean that she's been coming to school every day, right? Doing all her homework, studying. I'm pretty sure there's people supporting her. All I have to say is 4.5. Carolyn Flores.
Hello. First off, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2015. I know you have all worked very hard to get to where you are, and I am sure all of you are making your loved ones proud. I know most people don't really know me since I've only been in school 2 years. In fact, I've only been in the United States for 2 years. I can tell you that it is very different here, but in a good way. For instance, here most people are friendly, courteous, and considerate as a norm. I learned that there is a true sense of morality and caring. These are lessons I have learned while here at Robert Brown High School that I will take with me forever. When I first got here, I was awkward and alone because honestly, I didn't want to be here. Now, because of each of you and the experiences I have had, I am blossoming. I have met amazing people that I enjoy being around and who I will miss. I will miss many of my teachers, Ms. Sabano, and others. I wish all of you the best of everything in life. I hope all your dreams come true and your goals you have for college, careers, and life in general also come true. You might be surprised to hear me say this, but I didn't like school. And I don't think that you have to have grades like mine in order to be successful. Honestly, I don't believe school measures intelligence, but rather obedience. Further, somewhere someone decides what pieces of information you need to know to prove your scholastic worth. It isn't all the information. It's some educational hoops you've asked to jump through. One thing that I want everyone here to think about is that grades don't define who you are. A letter doesn't define you. A number doesn't decide who you get to be. Yes, having A's and B's is beneficial. You can take advantage of those grades. But to me, the most important thing is that you are happy with the person you become. I also believe it is more important to take pride in what you have accomplished and what your life turns out to be as you take the next step in your journey, because true happiness is more important than receiving 100 on your report card. Seek out positive outlets that describe, if not define, and support you. Thank you to my teachers, my friends, and everyone who has supported me and helped me to have the privilege of graduating. Mom and Dad, I want to sincerely thank you for everything you have done. I am so happy that my grandmothers and my best friend flew all the way from Puerto Rico to here to help me celebrate this milestone in my life. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you to everyone. Good luck in all that you set out to accomplish.
Valedictorian means number one as far as having the highest grade point among peers and classmates. Kaderia Cox has truly been a scholar throughout high school. She has consistently been on honor roll and has earned many awards and accolades. She's the president of the National Honor Society, president of the PBIS team, and most notably, the captain of the cheerleading squad. She was among a select group of students who was chosen to participate in the Model United Nations program this year. She received the Susan B. Anthony Award and the All-City Sports Award. These are a few of her accomplishments. Kaderia is a well-rounded student who brings a competitive edge, whether it's in the classroom or playing softball or participating in cheerleading competitions. When I said that highest grade point average, her highest grade point was 4.6. You hear that? 4.6. And she has received admission offers to the following colleges: University of Buffalo, Monroe Community College, Finger Lakes Community College, and Nazareth College. She has made a decision to attend Nazareth College in the fall, and she'll be majoring in health services. It is my privilege and honor to present to you the class of 2015 valedictorian, Kaderia Cox.
Greetings. Administrators, teachers, faculty, staff, esteemed guests of the community, families, and of course, the best graduating class ever, class of 2015. I am very pleased to be here today. I never would have imagined I would be standing here on this stage as I recall my first year at Robert Brown High School. Let's get some of the heartfelt thank yous out of the way. Looking back on the last 4 years, I can't help but think about the people in my life who were instrumental in helping me become the person I am today. Firstly, I want to extend the most humble thanks and praise to my beautiful mother. She is the main reason I am the young woman I am today. Even though she took my cell phone away from me when I was on punishment, she always pointed me in the right direction. Without my mother, my success and future successes would be impossible, because without her, I would have lacked the essential role model we all need. The role model who silently teaches us which way is the correct way during those confusing early teenage years. And then there's Miss Parchment. She is my teacher, cheerleading coach, and senior class advisor. But more than that, she helped me in intangible and tremendous ways. She chose to take the time and effort to get to know me on a personal level. Once she knew me, she spared no time uploading the advice and encouragement I needed all along. I just want to thank you, Ms. Parchment, for all the advice you gave me and for the best season of cheerleading I ever experienced. It may surprise some of you, but cheerleading helped shape me to the person I am today. I don't think if I wasn't cheerleading, I would be able to stand up here and speak to you guys today. It also made me competitive. Being competitive is a good thing, because if I lose or don't do well at something, I always go back and try twice as hard until I win or improve. I also want to thank my counselor, Ms. Witt. She spent many hours helping me get everything I needed done for my future. She helped me cross those T's and dot those I's so I can receive an acceptance letter to Nazareth College for the fall of 2015. Last but not least, my English teacher, Mr. Konechny. Just like Ms. Parchman, he helped me in so many ways. He took the time to know me, talk to me, advise me, and inspire me to keep doing and doing better. I appreciate it all. He also pushed me and helped me write a kick-butt college essay. Thanks, Mom, I love you. Thank you, Ms. Parchman, Ms. Witt, and Mr. Konechny. I believe these people deserve a round of applause. This is a bittersweet day for me. I will probably never see some of these graduates. I've nurtured friendships with a lot of them. I'm going to miss a lot of them. I'm going to miss how we always came together and had a good time. The high school proms and school dances and the senior trips were all amazing. I'm going to miss these things, and I'm never going to forget prom night, how we all turned up. But as I further my education in college, I want to remind myself on a constant basis that nothing will be handed to me. I will have to continue to work hard and never lose my focus. I hope all of you remember that as well. Now is not the time to rest. Now is not the time to quit or take the easy way out. Real success, the kind that you can build a future on, will require hard work and inner strength. Don't think just because we made it here that the hard work is over. Life will have a lot of bumps in the road. It will supply you with excuses to take the easy way out. However, the easy way out will set you up. Yeah, it may feel good not having to deal with adversity and hard work over the next few years, but what about 10 years from now? What about 20 years from now? That is when it will catch up with you and you will not have to face this kind of adversity. That kind not easily corrected. No, do the hard work now. Thank you. No, do the hard work now. Do it for yourself. Do it for your future self. Never. Remember that haters are our motivators. Never give up. Stay out of these streets and find a way to a college or a training program so you can secure your future self. I do not want to have to see any of my fellow classmates on the news unless it's for an award. Further your education, because education is the key to success. There is no other way. You think if you're in the streets and respected in the streets that you are tough? Try getting up every morning and overcoming the adversity of completing school and earning degrees. That is truly tough. Moreover, you are rewarded for your toughness. I've got what it takes. College scares me. Classes will be difficult. I'll have to meet new people, and I'm moving away from home. But I'm going to do it because I'm tough. You have what it takes too, so go get it. For some of us, this is goodbye for now. For many of us, this is goodbye forever. When we walk out of this room, our lives will splinter in a million beautiful directions. So if it is for now or for always, I will leave you with this quote from Eileen Cady. Set your sights high, the higher the better. Expect the most wonderful things to happen, not in the future, but right now. Realize that nothing is too good. Allow absolutely nothing to hamper you or hold you up in any way. Congratulations, graduates, and good luck.
Can we give another hand both to Ms. Kadaria Cox and Carolyn Flores? Now we will have a musical interlude from Mr. Jesse Carden as he sings "You'll Never Walk Alone." Mr. Carden.
Thank you, Ms. Rivera, for the Kleenex. Good morning, good afternoon. What time is it? I first want to thank the Robert Brown staff and especially my frat brother, Brother David Grant, for this opportunity to give back to you, graduating class of 2015, what was given to me. I'm only one person among the staff that had a chance to watch you grow over the last 4 years. And the message of the song is exactly what Vejane wanted to say. This is for you, Vejane. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be torn and lone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You when you walk through a storm. Hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the Lord. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk. No, you will never walk. You'll
Thank you, my brother, Jesse Carden. And as he says, frat brother, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, as you young people know, is the fraternity. As I get ready to introduce your commencement speaker for this afternoon, I was told by a little birdie, Miss Witt, keep it brief. So I'm gonna do what I'm told. But the fact is that there was a reason for this. And months ago when we talked about this, and knowing that you guys were getting ready to graduate and we were moving to the last class, I thought there was no other person better to bring you the message. Now, I could read through the whole back page that it says commencement speaker and the biography, and I'll be in a lot of trouble. But there are some things you want to know. Read it, please. But you know what? There's some key points I want you to know about Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant and I have been married for 34 years and 8 months. And a few days. And that doesn't always mean a lot in the world today when you don't have people who stay together. But thank God I met Dr. Grant years and years ago. Now, she has had a number of accomplishments educationally. She's retired. She's a consultant. She travels all over the country, has been to Novgorod in Russia, has been to Wales, Oxford University, in England, Harvard University, has been principal of Wilson Magnet School in 2006 when it was number 24th in the country and number 1 in Monroe County. She's also a graduate of the University of Rochester for her bachelor's, her master's at SUNY Brockport, and her doctorate at St. John Fisher. We could go on and on about all these accolades, but the fact is she's a woman of God. My late father-in-law, Dr. Rossi Patterson, was her father, and the late Maddie Patterson was her mother, and they were two great, great people. I knew because they were my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, and they were wonderful. And two of our kids, even though other people call her doctor, Carissa and Jared call her mommy for a reason, because they're both college graduates, they value education, she's instilled that in them. And I'm gonna bring her up now so she can bring it to you, but you know, Barack has Michelle, David has Marilyn. So.
You can hold that. A letter to the Robert Brown High School of Construction and Design, class of 2015, family and friends, or an essay entitled, "Our School May Close, the name of the building may change, the programs in the building may change, but nothing will ever take away our memories, our family bond, and our intentions to rise above and beyond our circumstances." Now, friends, I promise to be quick in my delivery, as I know Abuela and Titi have fixed their favorite arroz con dulces. And Aunt Mary stayed up late last night frying chicken, and the sweet tea is ready. But I've come to share a few thoughts with you. First, to the family and friends gathered today. When I interviewed members of the class of 2015 and asked them to whom they were indebted for reaching this hallmark, in addition to mentioning the educators, they mentioned so many of you. In fact, one student brought me to tears when she said, "They never gave up on me." Family and friends, if you pushed, if you prodded, if you believed in, and yes, if you jacked up some of these children to get them in those seats, you wear a badge of honor today. And most importantly, if you are the parent of a male child seated among the graduates, you defied statistics. You can proudly say, "My son made it, thank God." While your names may not be written on the diplomas or listed on the cake that you will eat in a little bit, please know this, family and friends, you played a significant role in getting these young people to this moment. Class of 2015, let's give family and friends a round of applause. Now, to the educators of Robert Brown, I salute you as well, particularly in this time in our country where critics of educators are a dime a dozen. I'm gonna speak my truth. Truth be told, many of those who criticize educators couldn't stand in your shoes 5 minutes, let alone a full day of classes. In the words of Lee Iacocca, in a completely rational society, the best of us would aspire to be teachers, and the rest of us would have to settle for something less, because passing civilization along to the next generation ought to be the highest honor and the highest responsibility in the world. My fellow educators, you've turned learning into achievement, dreams into reality, and given substance to hope. You've labored to get these young people where they are today. Family, friends, and class of 2015, let's show some love to the faculty of Robert Brown. Now, I have to give one more word of honor before I get to my young people. Now, you call him Principal Grant. I call him my boo. David, I honor your time. I honor your time, your talents, and skills devoted to the education of these young people. I know about the long days. I know about the phone calls. I know about the meetings and the tough conversations. And yes, I know the broken heart when you lose one of your children. I know the head and heart you bring to this work along with the other members of your administrative team. And I also understand the deep sense of pride you will feel in minutes as each of these young people cross the stage and you remember the mountains and the valleys they traveled through to get to this moment. Mr. Grant, you're the best. Let's show my boo some love. Now to my adopted babies, to the class of 2015, with a special shout out to Rico, Alec, Vajayne, Howard, Tiana, Marcellus, Carolyn, Oriana, Shakis, Duan, Damaris, Davian, Abdullah, and Brittany. You've been described as family, loving with big hearts, concerned about the future, full of hope, ambition, persistent, driven to go the distance, intuitive, and yes, intelligent. According to you, seated among your ranks are future computer hardware designers, architects, carpenters, masons, electricians, interior designers, attorneys, CEOs, chefs, pharmacists, psychologists, counselors, and members of law enforcement. Lord knows we need you. More than one of you, though, told me, Dr. Grant, I just want to be happy. I want to be successful, and I want to make a positive impact on the lives of others. Young people, these are worthy endeavors, and the world needs all that you seek to bring to it. So what is my simple message to you today? It is simply design a life that matters. You say, Dr. Grant, how do I do that? Well, my young people, you design a life that matters when you consistently look for ways to feed your mind. Despite what you may feel at this moment, what you know now and what you can do now will not always stand the test of time for what you will need 10 months from now, let alone 10 years from now. The scriptures tell us when I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a woman, I put away childhood behind me. As young people, all too often we focus on what it means to be cool, or as you say today, on fleek. Let me tell you a thing or two. Designing a life that matters recognizes that on fleek or cool is transitory. Smart endures. On fleek or cool is defined by others. Smart is defined by intelligence. On fleek or cool is for the moment. Smart is timeless. On fleek or cool is driven by trends. Smart is driven and known by its performance. On fleek or cool requires the approval of others. Smart is comfortable in its own skin without the approval of others. Let me put it to you this way. On fleek or cool is Iggy Azalea. Smart is Tupac Shakur. On fleek or cool is flash that looks good. Smart is substance that works. On fleek or cool, talks the talk, smart walks the walk. Designing a life that matters involves never doubting your value or worth as a human being. Young folks, who you are, what you can do, and how far you can go ultimately begins and ends in your own heads. You are designer originals. You are marvelous creatures of nature and nurture. You were put on this earth for a reason and a season. Design a life that matters by identifying your reason and your season for living. In designing a life that matters as you move towards the world of work, college, or military, remember this, young folks, I'm doing this for your teachers. Every deadline does not come with an automatic extension, and few exams or challenges in life will be graded on a curve or give you a makeup day. Do each job or task to the best of your ability. Autograph your work with excellence. Young folks, think of your name, think of your work, think of your reputation as one in the same. When your name is spoken, let everyone have clarity as to who you are, whose you are, and for what you stand. Designing a life that matters requires you to live in the world of the can-dos and avoid the can-nots. Now, young folks, sometimes that means you have to leave negative people and the situations that drain your spirits and deplete your resources. As the old folks used to tell me, if it is not good to you, then it is not good for you. Babies, sometimes you have to kick it, him, or her to the curb. In the words of my late father, do not allow negative people or situations to live rent-free in your mind. Babies, put them on notice and evict them. In designing a life that matters, protect your bodies. Your bodies are the divine home for your spirit. If you wear it out, you have no place else to go. What you do with it and to it determines how healthy you walk into your destiny. Designing a life that matters includes recognizing, yes, tough times are sure to come your way. That's reality. But I also know this: in order to enjoy the sunshine, we have to accept the rain. Young folks, do not let your natural fears cripple you into inaction. Remember my favorite definition for the word courage. Courage is merely fear saying its prayers. Design a life that matters involves, newsflash, you are not the only star of this show called life. Like never before, each one must teach one. Remember, everything is about relationships. You've got to get along to go along. Any supervisor, any successful organization will tell you drama kings and drama queens have a limited shelf life on the road to success. Class of 2015, I challenge you to reach back, reach down, reach over, and if you have to, reach around to bring somebody else on the journey towards success. And sometimes, babies, this may simply be your own child. If you have, or if you will bring life into this world, know that your role as a parent is your highest responsibility and duty. I caution you, young people, to think of every child like a product that comes with the simple label, handle with care. Aim to be your child's first role model. Keeping it 100, a rapper, a reality star, or an athlete should not define who your child is, how they dress, or what they believe. When your child thinks of love, when your child thinks of high expectations, when your child thinks of hope and faith, let them first think of you. Let them first think of your family. Let them first think of the home you've created for them. Now, keeping it real, babies. Monday morning, the next few weeks or months, or when you get your first RG&E bill, will be a major reality check. But, dear hearts, I want you to think about this next chapter in your life as a vast canvas. You are the artists. You are the creators of this great work of art called life. I'd like to end with a poem that compares our lives to a song. The author challenges us to think about our life song at the end of our earthly journey. And Lord knows recent headlines have reminded us we never know that moment. So we have to construct and design our lives with this thought in mind. It is entitled, Only One Life. Only one life soon will be gone. End of your lyric, but not of your song. When it is sung, what will it say? Will it be bright or will it be gray? Self-focused or not? Adventure or fear? Aimless or purpose? Will it be clear? More than memories, make a legacy. Invest in life wisely before you're set free. Robert Brown High School of Construction and Design, class of 2015. I've given you your marching orders. Design a life that matters. Go in love, be love, give love. God bless you. Signed, Dr. Grant.
I think we need to give another hand to Dr. Grant for those inspirational words. Design a life that matters. Ooh-wee. I know I was taking my notes over here. Smart is timeless. Thank you, Dr. Grant. Let's give her another hand. Now, during this part of our program, we will now present some of our scholarship and award winners. I will ask Sergeant Pearson and Sergeant Rivera to proceed to the stage, and they will present our first award, the Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Staff Sergeant Pearson, and this is my battle buddy, Sergeant Maria Rivera. We're here today to present the Scholar Athlete Awards. We are also here in Rochester, reserve and active duty recruiters. Today, thank you. Today, I would like to continue what has become an important tradition by presenting the U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award to two of the school's finest scholar athletes. The U.S. Army Reserve's National Scholar Athlete Award was created in 1981 by the Army Reserves to honor top students. More than 200,000 students have received the Scholar Athlete Award. So today's recipients join a long list of distinguished scholar athletes, students who are team captains, debate champions, student officers, community leaders, and Olympic athletes. These students have put forth an extra effort to set themselves apart from their peers. The two students whom the Army Reserve honors this year have achieved the winning combination of excellence in both academics and athletics. She has excelled in track and cheerleading, has volunteered to be a peer tutor, and has maintained a 3.4 GPA. He has also maintained a 4.1 GPA. He was named a member of the National Honor Society, top 10 track and field, softball, cross country, and has also volunteered to be a peer tutor. As shown by their achievements, they are examples of the Army Corps values in action, including honor, integrity, and respect. They have achieved a balance that many people aspire to, but only a handful will actually achieve that. I am happy to be here, both myself and my battle, to present the students with special recognition of their accomplishments. The Army is proud to have the opportunity to honor two of our nation's finest young people right here at Robert Brown High School. Let's give a round of applause to this year's Army Reserve National Scholar Athletes Awards winners, Oriana Fields and Howard DeCosta. What excellent work you have done. Please join me on the stage. And Howard DeCosta. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Pearson and Sergeant Rivera. Our next award winner is the Willard B. Prune Trust Scholar Award, which is awarded $500 to Mr. Juan Vega Jr. Good job. Our next recipients will be recognized, but if you can just stand in your seats and kind of wave your hand and get your applause at that time, that would be great. Our next award is the Association of Supervisors and Administrators of Rochester, the ASAR Scholars Award, which is awarded $500 to Imani Walker. If Imani could please stand. Imani, if you could just please stand and wave at your seat. Good job. Listen, these awards, I'll be honest and tell you, when I used to be in the seats of graduations, and I see the award winners and the scholarships, I'm like, man, can we just rush through that part? We need to get to the graduation. But let me tell you, this is important. This is money, free money. These individuals have worked hard for these scholarships and awards. So I've taken on a whole new lens on scholarships and awards. I mean, I have just a 2-year-old daughter, but God knows when it's that time, I pray and hope she will be able to get some type of scholarship or award. So congratulations. Next, we have the Association of Supervisors and Administrators of Rochester, the Student Leadership Award through ASAR, and that's awarded to Davion Hanks. If Davion could please stand. Next is the Benedict College Academic Excellence Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. That goes to LaDeja Tarver. The following students have worked extremely hard for their career and technical education endorsement, and this is awarded to Deasia Bailey, Zachary Brown, Howard DaCosta, Olga, Davion Hanks, if you can please remain standing, Luis Rodriguez Ruiz, Yashir Sereno, James White, and Richard Williams. Next, we have the College Gold New York Award in the amount of $500, and that goes to Howard DaCosta. Next, we have the Dr. McLaughlin Outstanding Senior Award, and that goes to Alec Cohens. Our next scholarship is in the amount of $2,500, the Gil Bain and Savin Scholarship, and that is awarded to Marcellus Barkley and Shakise Kinney. Our next award is the Ibero-American Action League Award in the amount of $500, and that goes to Omar Correa Jr. Our next award is in the amount of $23,000. $23,920. The Kent State University Scholarship goes to Howard DaCosta. Did y'all see my face? Woo. The next award is the Cayuga College Scholars Award in the amount of $11,500. And that goes to Oriana Fields. Next, we have the New York State Comptroller Student Achievement Award, and that goes to Abdullah Adin. Our next four scholarship and award winners belong to the National Honor Society, and that's Abdullah Adin, Kadira Cox, Howard DaCosta, and Amani Walker. Great job. The Principal's Leadership Award is awarded to Davion Hanks. Davion can remain standing because he was also awarded the Stephen G. Vassini Senior Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Mr. Davion Hanks. The Susan B. Anthony Leadership Award goes to Kadira Cox. Kadiria Cox. The following individuals are the top 10 seniors of the class of 2015. Starting with Miss Kadiria Cox, Carolyn Flores, Amani Walker, Howard DaCosta, Davion Hanks, Christian Brock, Omar Carrera Jr., Abdullah Aden, Juan Vega Jr., and Lisa Nguyen. I need to go back and recognize one of our scholars for the National Honor Society, Miss Carolyn Flores. If she can please stand. Our Urban League Black Scholars for this year goes to Abdullah Adin, you know what? It's an honor to be called constantly for scholarships and awards. So Abdullah, hold on, can you sit back down again? So when I call your name, and if I'm constantly calling your name, that's a good thing. You should jump up with pride. So let me start again. The Urban League Black Scholars for this year goes to Abdullah Adin, Christian Brock, Alec Cohens, Kadiria Cox, Howard DaCosta, Davion Hanks, Samira Hussein, and Amani Walker. Our next award is for $6,000, and it's the Wegman Scholarship Award. That goes to Mr. Rico Anderson, Davion Hanks, Panasia Holly, Luis Rodriguez Ruiz, and Kaylin Santiago. Can we please give a big warm hand clap to all of our award and scholarship winners. At this time, we will have Ms. Parchment and the senior class president, Brittany Appleberry, to present a special recognition. And also Ms. Rivera. Can we give it up to the class advisors, please, Ms. Parchment and Ms. Rivera?
Good afternoon. I'm Ms. Parchment, and this is
Miss French.
And coming up the stage is our SGA president, Brittany Appleberry. Mr. Grant, this is for you. Can you please stand up? He doesn't know anything about this, just letting you guys know. You have designed programs that have mattered to many of our youth.
You have led by example, but in our advancing age, as you said in the announcements, all those times, we have to make every second count. So the class of 2015 would like to present you with this token of appreciation.
And class of 16 as well. Okay, now Miss Rivera doesn't know either that we have something for her as well. So, just to let you guys know, being the advisor with these kids since 9th grade, we've raised over $15,000 within those 4 years. We have taken these kids to Virginia Beach for their senior trip, which we had a blast. We have had the red carpet prom that was off the hook. Turn up, turn up. We have also did so many just fundraising activities throughout the year just to show them that they can do it, that we can do this for ourselves, for our class, and we've given back. So, my dear sister, come on, go ahead. Go ahead.
You gotta finish it. All right. It's not often people take time to say thank you. In fact, it's rare for people to even think about how others haven't impacted their lives. Given that Ms. Rivera French is retiring, we would like to say we appreciate you very much.
And on this award, it says, in recognition of your retirement, Mrs. Lisa Rivera French, in appreciating for 20 years of faithful and dedicated service to the RCSD and your leadership to student government, presented by the class of 2015 on this, okay, you got it, here.
I want to thank you all, and I told Ms. Phillips when they said they needed an advisor, I want to be the class of 2015 because when they walk, that's the year I was going to walk too. And I can't say from starting teaching in Puerto Rico when I taught English there to finishing teaching Spanish in the States, I've gone full circle. But I have seen some of our scholars as elementary school kids. I've watched them grow. And I know that the United States is in good hands with the children that we are coming through Rochester City Schools. And I bless you all.
We're going to continue on, but we want to take a moment to pause because we have a special tribute. When the Robert Brown High School of Construction began its journey years ago, Deshauna Banks was a member of this class of 2015. She made lasting memories and impacted many students, teachers, and others during her short stay. And her contributions were so great that many of her classmates insisted that she remembered today. Members of the class said they remembered her smile, her spirit, and all that was magnificent about her. Therefore, at this time, on behalf of the class of 2015 and the faculty and staff of Robert Brown High School, we would like to offer a moment of silence in memory of Tashana Banks. Thank you. We would also like to present the diploma to Tashana's mother and son on her behalf. Are they here? It's Miss Francine Banks. You want to take it out? Okay. And we can put it back in. What a fine young man this is. We especially hope that this diploma will be an inspiration to this young man and all that he will accomplish in life. And this is a poem that I would like to read, and the author is anonymous. It's called Love Lives On. Those we love remain with us, for love lives on, and cherished memories never fade, because a loved one is gone. Those we love can never be more than a thought apart. For as long as there is memory, they'll live on in our hearts. Here is Tashana's diploma.
I would like to say I appreciate everything you all done for me when I was at my time when my daughter left me. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you what she did to me. She told me the day before she died, that night, she said, "Mom, wake me up for school. You know you don't be up on time." I was like, "Look, you got to go to school, not me." So at the same time, I was trying to get her up, and I was hollering at her, but I didn't know she had passed on. So I had to call up to the school to let you all know that she had left y'all. But in your heart, she right here in this place because she within me, okay? So you all listen to me. I'm a parent. I had a hard time with that sister. But at the same time, you guys, you make her proud. Make everybody proud. Your mother, your father, your sister, everybody. Do what you got to do. Don't let nobody take nothing from you because God give you everything you need. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for looking out for my daughter, Tashana Banks.
And thank you, class of 2015, for being so unselfish and thinking about that.
Thank you so much, Ms. Banks. Well, I think it's that time. But before we can begin, I have to give some more special instructions. I've already told you we've made arrangements for a professional photographer. If you can please wave. Stand up, thank you. Please stay out of her way. Ms. Tanja Isaac will be located in the lobby just outside the auditorium after the ceremony for information on picking up pictures of each candidate that's receiving a diploma today. Family members and friends, please do not leave your seats when taking pictures so as not to interfere with graduates leaving or returning to their seats or compromising the safety of the building. The aisles must remain clear as students approach the stage. Thank you for your cooperation and consideration of others on this special celebration. Also, we are aware that you want to cheer for your loved ones when their name is called. Please, please, please be considerate of other graduates and their friends and families in your congratulatory applause, so that you may also hear the names of their loved ones as they are called. Will the first row please rise for the presentation of diplomas? Abdullah Aiden. Rico Anderson. Brittany Appleberry. Claire Ann August. Deasia Bailey. Marcellus Barkley. Christian Brock. Anastasia Brown. Raymond Brown. Zachary Brown. Ariana Cannon. Omar Coder Jr. Alec Cowens. Kadaria Cox. Damaris Cruz. Vejane Cummings. Howard DaCosta. Oriana Fields. Carolyn Flores. Aga. Tiana Good. Donovan Hampton Edwards. Davion Hanks. Travis Harrington. Hold on. Panasia Holly. Samira Hussein. Ashanti Johnson. Edmund Jones. Jasmine Keys. Shaquise Kinney. Pierce Lockett. Matt. Abdul Rasik Mahmoud. Lynette Montalvo. Tajanique Moore. Jashay Murphy. Danasha Murray. Lisa Wynn. Joseph Orlando. Khadidra Oram. Luis Rodriguez Ruiz. Jalen Riles. Kaylun Santiago. Yashira Sereno. Ladija Tarver. Patrick Thomas III. Penny Thomas. Juan Vega Jr. Imani Walker. James White. Dewan Williams. Jadale Williams. Richard Williams. And Imani Wilson.
As they continue their processional to their seats, let's give them a big hand. At this time, will the Robert Brown High School seniors please rise? By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Education of the Rochester City Schools District and the Education Department of the State of New York, members of the class of 2015, you may now change your tassels from the right side to the left. You are now official graduates of the Robert Brown High School of Construction and Design, and we welcome you to the Robert Brown Alumni Association. Congratulations. Give yourself a big shout out. And now we'll turn this back over to Mr. Scott.
Congrats, graduates. You have worked. You have strived for the best you could be. You have labored for knowledge. You have opened your minds to new ideas. You have done all this, and you have succeeded. Congratulations. Audience, please remain in your row for the recessional until all the graduates and guests have exited the auditorium. After the recessional, please join us in the lobby as we greet and congratulate the graduates.